Like the whole way here, if you didn't notice, I don't care what the speed limit is. You and I ride slightly faster than the flow.
Yep.
Whatever the speed limit is, I don't care. If it's 100 or 50, if everybody's going 80, I'm going 85. If I'm in traffic. If there's no traffic, then I usually calm down and go like 70, like just like my normal speed if there's no one around. But if there's traffic, I'm not gonna have people pass me on both sides. Like,
yeah.
It's not gonna happen. People aren't paying attention, they're not gonna see me. And I'm just always slightly faster than the flow of traffic.
I posted a video on an R6 that I bought and restored, and I did a first ride on the fully restored R6. And same thing that happened to you, because I was filming and you could see the speedometer and the odometer. Because I broke the speed limit a few times, I got immediate phone calls and emails from Lee and all the higher ups in the Jedi Council saying, you can't be posting videos as a CMSP instructor with you breaking the speed limit.
The only reason why any of those people would ever know, because somebody else has to watch it.
Yeah, so you know, I got into trouble. I had to take down the video and then edit out those parts or blur the speed. It's so much work doing that kind of editing. It's almost not worth it.
So one video I did that with when Lee called me up. So I went through and I cut that little clip out. I cut like, you know, 2 clips, whatever. But I'm just like, I'm never gonna do this again. And literally probably like a month or 2 later, I'm like, I'm not working anymore.
Yeah.
It's first, what's my only purpose of doing everything I do with this crap? Help people not crash. If I ride around Safety Joe Dan at 30 miles per hour everywhere, nobody crashes at 30 in these corners. People ride fast, so I have to understand how are people crashing and killing themselves. They ride way too fast, they don't know what they're doing. But if I can't ride fast and make it look easy, like they crashed at this speed, if I can't do that speed and know what I'm doing, if I can't do high-speed cornering, who the hell is ever gonna listen to me?
Yeah.
Like I have to know how to ride and make it so easy and be so under control. I could take someone on the back and just go faster than what they could alone.
Yeah.
But until I could do that and ride fast, like, am I supposed to do that at 50? If we stood here on Sunday, people go 150 on these straights. They fly. I seen one of my buddies I know, he flew off one of these things, broke his back. Like he was in the hospital for like 9 months. I was like, he was like, well, if you were there, what would you tell him to do like that? Like you probably couldn't even keep up with them. Like that's a good point. If I can't even ride at the pace that these guys are riding, how the hell am I ever supposed to watch them to give them feedback? I gotta be able to know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But then I show people like, look, you're going that fast, but you can't brake. I'm going that fast, but I can slow down way more. And they're like, oh damn. And usually after the one-on-ones, when I take people on the back, and there's a couple people that said to me, like, I follow them, they follow me, but right before I take them on the back, like, you know what? Why everybody's telling me to do this one-on-one with you? Like, this isn't really, it's like not a big deal. This is kind of like bullshit. I'm like, I'm glad you said that. Up until now, it's just basic. I'm just giving you basic feedback. You're watching me. But now it's gonna be the difference. Jump on the back with me. Like, oh no, wait, I'm 6'5", 280 pounds. I don't give a shit. Let's go. I'm like, are you sure? And I ride the whole way one-handed, no brakes, faster than. And they're like, we get down there like, dude, I don't even ride that.
You
fast.
didn't even adjust the suspension on that for the extra weight.
Don't even give a shit. But on the way back, now I'm showing on the braking and stuff. And the people that say you can't brake in the turn, I've heard this. I freak them out so badly. Like sometimes people say like when we get down there, like, were you braking? No, that was a demonstration on no brakes. Oh, good, because don't brake in the turn. I've been riding 30 years. You know, no courses, but it's kind of self-taught. You know, self-taught, bro. And you can't brake in the turn. Okay, cool. Hang on, ready? And I just, dude, I brake so hard. I hear them screaming. I freak them out. I gotta get them to understand. I only have 10 miles to get their brain to reset.
Right.
You don't know shit, and you need to take more training. And this is just a demonstration of me doing that. And I had one time I did the braking hard right there before, like right after we stopped. I had a different bike, the GSX-X 1000. He jumped off the back of the bike, and I wasn't knowing. He ran across the street over here to his bike. He got on his phone. By the time the light turned green, I came back over. I'm like, dude, what the hell are you doing? He's talking to his boys, like, this motherfucker's crazy. He's braking, like leaning. I had no idea, like losing his mind. But it changed him. It worked. Now he's been to champ school. He's been to super camp, and he's like, man, I think I would have been dead because I didn't know. I thought if I want to go fast, I don't use the brakes. The faster you go, the more brakes you need.
Yep.
So people understand. Oh, look at this guy. I'm following him. He's really fast. He never touches the brake. He's going at easy pace. He's going so fast though. If he's not using the brakes, he's going slow.
Yep.
If you go faster, you use more brakes. People don't understand. Anyway, let's see it.
Okay. Oh. She's a big girl. You're like, nah, she's not that big.
Did you ever try using not 4 fingers on the clutch? Because you only have your thumb wrapped around.
Okay.
So it's harder for you to do assertive bar movements with just your thumb and you're on the clutch. By using 3 or 2, so these are around the handlebar.
So 2 on the clutch.
Yeah, 2 or 3. Like I've used 2 forever, and then I use 3, and then I feel comfortable on 3 now. But I can use 2 or 3.
Okay.
But when you do that, and then these hang onto the handlebar, so you can actually turn the bar quicker.
Right, push it.
And it's only millimeters.
Yeah.
Friction zone.
Get in the friction zone. I just want to get used to the balance of it and how much I need to lean.
You're still all 4 fingers on the clutch.
Okay, 2.
Yeah, try to do 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Sorry.
It just gives you less ability to control the bar off.
Okay.
So 2 things will take you to the next level. Going a bit faster to have more lean.
Okay.
Like damn near try to get your bars to scrape. More lean, more lean, more lean. And then drag the rear brake.
Okay.
You get the bike to slow down, but then you raise the RPM to always have power.
To get my bit more.
Yeah, so then you can start doing, because without the brake, it's like you're just only relying on the clutch to slow you down. You pull in the clutch, you still have momentum, you still have that same speed. Now if you use the clutch to control the bike speed and a little bit of rear brake, it's just like the next level. But first, I would definitely tell people, no rear brake, just clutch throttle for a while. Like people just need to get good at that. Like my white and blue belt MotoJitsu drills, no rear brake. Yeah. Only time I use rear brake when I get to brown. Right. If you can't do white and blue without the rear brake, you're not good enough on throttle and clutch yet. It's the basics first, just like anything, right?